Finally. Finally, it was having a bit of a moment then. Hey everyone. Welcome if you just joined me over from Facebook. How the devil are you all? Hope you are all good. Hope you've had a good weekend. What have you lot been up to? Hey again. Who have we got? Meg's Motivation, how are you? Tara. I'm not quite sure who Meg's Motivation is, but hi. Just followed each other. Hi. So, as I was saying on Facebook, I got to a point where I was doing things like this. I don't know if people do this sort of thing. So, where they will jot down, allocate time slots for their week. I always try and readjust stuff. I find it's helpful just because things change, and that way I can allocate myself time for my own training, when to program for people, when to do their check-ins, when to have things like breakfast, lunch, dinner, to a point even I've got a really sort of in-depth one on Excel that I will adapt once I've sort of had a bit of a refresh of that, because I prefer writing stuff down. Does anyone else like that? Prefer writing stuff down than on a computer? Hi Jonathan, everyone else that's just joined. So I do have one on here that's very in-depth. Alex's Weekly Planner, it's called. And it goes down to, I won't show you it because you won't really care that much, but it goes down to, Christ, that's a big screen. Okay, so it breaks an hour down into 4 bits. So 0900 hours, 0915, 0930, 0945, and then 10. You get the idea. Breaks it down into 15-minute chunks, where I'll have, again, this is why this needs updating. I've got here client space, lunch, take vitamins, check-ins, dinner, Facebook Live, Insta Live, update spreadsheet. That's my own personal tracker that I have. Protein shake, read book, bed, again, things like that. So even from waking up, weighing myself and going to the gym or whatever it is, this is fairly up to date actually, but I need to shuffle things around a bit, and I did have it down as a very early morning workout. I think I'm going to go for the middle of the day one again, like I used to. I just had a bit more energy and a bit more, a bit better responses from training. But yeah, does anyone else do that where they like to allocate, like plan their week down to the hour? It can be a bit OCD, but I find if I do that, I'm a lot more efficient with stuff. Do need to chop this one about a bit. Lots of blue and yellow on this. I don't know if I like these colours. Yeah, what's Muscle Food like, by the way? The company Muscle Food. They're okay. Yeah, they're okay. They do. For anyone that doesn't know, they do. They do lots of stuff really. They do things from protein bars to bits of meat, But they do these like little pots of food, like these prepped meal pots. They're okay. They're okay. They're good. They don't really fill me up, but they might fill someone else up. I always used to have to bulk them out a bit. Meal prepping is one of those things that, don't get me wrong, I love the idea of meal prepping. Do I do it much? No. Would I outsource it for a bit of money? Yeah. It's just one less thing I've got to think about. If I've bought my meals and they're pre-made, it's so much easier. Again, comes down to time management. Comes down to how much you can be asked to go and make meal preps. A lot of people do it on a Sunday for the week ahead. Like I used to. I'm sure I'll get back into it. But yeah, they're doing 35% off at the minute. Yeah, that's not a bad shout actually. Might be worth having a little look on there. They do some good like curry ones and stuff. The pots that they do. Some of them are a bit hit or miss. A lot of the time it's just getting those calories in you. So, hey Rhiannon, hey everyone that's just joined. Again, if you've just joined, I was just going over who likes to allocate time for their week. I don't know if I can. Yeah, there we go. So again, this is just a rough. This is just a rough one that needs updating by me. Again, you've got things like food shopping, lunch, vitamins, client spaces. All the way down to things like reading a book, doing these live videos. You get the idea. Yeah. Who else does that sort of thing where they like to plan everything out? I like being sort of very regimented in that way. If I can help it, that's the ideal scenario. Doesn't always go that way. This weekend was pretty much a write-off with stuff like this, so. But yeah, how's your weekend been? Can't really justify that with a big family if I don't do a prep in the week. I just do extra when I'm doing dinner, portion some off myself. Yeah, that's something I do a lot of. Is just I make a lot of it, say like dinner, and I'll put it in some sort of like Tupperware, and then have it again later or the next day or whatever it might be. I actually started doing that because I used to cook way too much. I still do, to be fair. That massive mound of pasta I had earlier on that plate, it's probably a good 2 people's worth. Kids like healthy meals. There's a first. Whoa. Not one I've seen before. What's everyone's plans for the week? It's a whole new month tomorrow. Is anyone doing their measurements? I will be. When I... Oh, Christ. Oh, look, result. There it is. So, that's what I like using because it's retractable and it won't stretch. That kind of thing. I mean, any will do, really. Let's face it. Don't need that. Again, yeah, don't let measurements scare you. It's just data analysis, really. It's just seeing how you are. If you don't write things down, you don't know. Like if you don't document stuff, you'll never know. You know, you could look back at 5 years of it, and because you haven't tracked anything, you don't know. Whereas if you had, you know, some good data there, you could be like, right, this time 3 years ago, I was 3 times the size. Didn't do mine for a while. Done this morning, and wow, yes, Lynette, I did just have a very quick look. Lynette's done very well. Your height's not changed. Down 13.72%, that says. I won't announce your figures on here, but that's, yeah, very good. Very good. That's a 4 kilo, at least 4 kilo drop since November the 8th. Decent. What else we got? The waist. Waist is down, wow, 20 centimetres on the waist. 20 centimetres from your waist. That, Jesus. That's that off your waist, isn't it? That's decent. Hi everyone. Bianca, how are you? Da, 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 da. 11 off of the hips. My math isn't that quick. It's very good results there. So hopefully we'll get some progress pictures tomorrow as well, if that's okay with you. Guys, if you are doing your measurements and stuff, try and take progress pictures. It makes such a difference. Such a difference. I'm going to do some. I say try. I'm going to do some. I am very good, thank you, Bianca. Weekend was a bit iffy because I realised I can't fly down a flight of stairs. Rushing around, trying to do my boot camp. With a tripod, iPad, phone and a water bottle in my hand, trying to run down some stairs. Didn't end well. Luckily, I didn't damage this, because that would have really pissed me off. So, yeah, brand new month tomorrow. Who's taking measurements? Let me see who's doing it. Anyone got any questions as well? That's what we're here for. If you did not get a chance to view the Facebook one, go and have a look at the Facebook Live as well. It's a little bit different. I do try and keep them a bit different. I'll do about another 10 minutes on here, and we'll then I'm going to get some more food. Any more questions? Hola, Liz. Thank you for joining. I was saying before, one of the best things to come out of this weekend. Look at this. New lens. I say new, second hand. New to me. $18 to $200. The reason I'm mentioning this, because I wanted that lens, so even though it's the older one, I wanted this lens for about a decade, and I never got around to getting one. I used to have slightly different ones, like a 70 to 300 and some other bits and bobs, but I never actually got round to buying this lens, and now that I have it, it just opens up a whole new world, different things of photography. So, and it's huge. Basically, the bigger the lens, the more light the more light goes into it, which makes it a better picture. So yeah, just as a comparison, this little Diddy camera, it's a Diddy one compared to this absolute beast. Hey, everyone's just joined. I was just boring people with some photography bits. Yeah, who's got some fitness questions? Hey, Millie, how are you? Millie, you're not still over in America, are you? You must be back here by now. Not had many questions tonight. I've answered quite a few over on Facebook, so, and the beginning of this bit, so. Any more for any more? What we got? If you missed it earlier, I'm still waiting to hear back on what the government are saying about SimSpot, and UK Active are saying about boot camp on Saturday, so I will let you guys know the face-to-face one. If I can do it face-to-face again, I will. Probably be a rule of 6 thing. We'll see. We will see. See what they say. I don't want to put people at risk. I don't want to. Yeah, it's not worth it. Not worth it. Again, people having a real horrible time of this lockdown and COVID at the moment. Obviously, face-to-face training for me I prefer it. It's good to see you all. We've got to abide the rules, unfortunately. Has anyone got one of these, by the way? Apple Watch. Has anyone got one? I've only just got it. So I used to have the first series one, and the battery lasted about 4 hours, and it was crap. This one's pretty decent. No, go away, Siri. What about the one-to-one PT sessions? Again, I'm still waiting on clarity on the one-to-one PT sessions. Worst case scenario, we'll just do them outside, or video. Worst case, I think I will be able to. From what I've been told, I think I will be able to do them again as normal. Obviously, same sort of COVID guidelines and 2 meter distance and cleaning everything religiously and that sort of stuff. That'll apply anyway. That's not going to change. But yeah, yeah, I do miss training people in person. I've not really been doing many face-to-face ones. It's mostly just been online, so I'm catching up with online training with people, which is ramping up, so that's good. Hey, people that just joining, hit me with your fitness questions. What we got? I'm going to do another one of these, but exclusively for my battle group. I'm going to start doing that as a common thing. I'm thinking maybe Wednesday, middle of the week, just for the battle group. No one else will see it. I'm not sure of the time yet, but we'll see. I might start doing like a lunchtime one. We'll see. Just to see, help with people with questions and stuff if they need anything. It's time with me if they need it. My garage is quickly filling up with Christmas stuff. Yeah, it's the time of year. That's one of them things. Is that getting in your way of training, is it? Is that what you mean? Too much Christmas stuff? Yeah, let me know. Has anyone got an Apple Watch? Let me know what you think. This is the Series 6 44mm thing. You probably can't tell by the case I put on it, but who, in fact, if anything, who has what kind of fitness tracker? If you have one, what do you have? Let a little comment below. What have you got? Have you got a Fitbit? Have you got a Garmin? Samsung? Apple Watch? A random Chinese one that's, these companies that you've never heard of. Some of them are pretty good. Hey Jade. I was just asking what sort of fitness trackers people use. I was looking into one of them Oura rings earlier. They're so expensive. Like 250 quid or something. And what it does is it measures your heart rate variability. So different things and throughout the day and things like that. Really interesting studies actually on them. But I'm not paying 250 quid for a ring. Do you know what I mean? I have a random smartwatch. Yes, yeah. Again, some of the unknown, like, random company ones are pretty good. Remember, I think Katie had one that was quite a cheap one. It looked like a Fitbit to me. Fitbit, really simple to use. Yeah, I found Fitbit are probably one of the most accurate for step counting. But when it comes to exercise, it's a bit limited. Unless it's a wedding ring. Yeah, if I'm honest, I don't even know if I'd wear a wedding ring. I don't know. Maybe. I'd have to keep taking it off all the time. And I know a lot of people that are in the fitness industry with me. They have it on a chain around the neck. Yeah, I don't know. I'd end up having to take it off like most days. I don't know. Interesting. Things like deadlifts and stuff would kill. I mean, Lynette will know. She's always got rings on when she's trying to deadlift and stuff. Sometimes you have to take them off. Okay, last couple of minutes, guys. I'm gonna go and get some food. And maybe a shower, actually. 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, why not? Hi, Mary. I will let you know as soon as I know some more about like boot camp and things like that. What I'm allowed to do. What I can, what I can't. Yeah, the sooner it gets back up and running, the better. Rings kill your hands. Yeah, well, all sorts of jewellery, isn't it? Yeah. What was I going to say? I mean, who's ready to go back to the gym? Who's going back to the gym? Who isn't? If you are, which one do you go to? If you're not, why? Not a criticism at all. I don't know if I will be yet. Maybe, but then I've got all the equipment I need. So again, it's just something I'm interested in, the gym and fitness, obviously. So it is something I like paying money for, or I don't go out drinking. I don't do all these things. The gym is always my vice, like cinema and all that sort of stuff. Just the gym. The net needs to get out of the house. Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay, so if you are in the battle group, let me know. I may put a post in there to see what sort of time people would want an exclusive live video for them every week. Let me know if you are in the battle group. If you're not in the battle group, then links in the bio. Definitely join up. $6.99 for the month, bargain. If you are in the battle group, let me know what sort of time. In fact, I'll make a post and you guys can comment in the group, okay? Just so I get an idea of when you would actually like, what time wise, and if I can fit it in around work. I say work, it is work, PT and stuff like that, I will. If not, I'll do it at some other point and you guys can catch up. Right, well, I'm going to can it there, guys. Thank you for coming on. Thanks for watching me. Hey, Katie, I'm literally just going. But thank you to everyone that's joined. Like I say, let me know if you need anything. As always, inbox me, hit me up with stuff. Don't forget, battle group, all that good stuff. Join, link in the bio. And yeah, if anyone needs any help with the Christmas period and this month coming up with their training, just give me an inbox. I've even been doing one-off plans, which I don't always do. Tend not to, because people don't always stick to them and there's no real accountability. But I've been doing a couple of them today. Just one-off cheap plans. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit.